Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Hacking Self Storage. It is Tuesday morning, and what we are going through today is we're looking at Willerby's figures for March. How did we do? The quotes, the conversions, the amount of money, etc. And then we're going to score it out of 10. Right. The headlines, and then we'll dive into all the other good stuff. Key things to note: the headlines. Quotes were a lot better, highest since August last year. So last month, it wasn't really in February, wasn't really over the moon with the quotes, but they were a lot better. Like I say, the highest since August last year in March. That's incredible. I really do think that's a step in the right direction. There is a caveat, obviously, with what's been going on with the stamp duty as well, the incentives there. I feel like the last few days in April, I'm recording this on the 13th of April. So April started very slow, but it's just started to pick up because I was worried that we had January, February, and March, a really good quarter because of the stamp duty incentives by the government. And it's too early to say right now, but hopefully we will continue to have a very busy Q2, and Q3 will also be good. But it's a great start to the year. Right, so quotes were a lot better, highest since August last year. Conversions, quotes to move-ins were amazing. Quotes to reservations was also very good as well. Let's have a look exactly. I'm scrolling up and down on this page. Exactly what they were. That's not on that page. There we go. Wow, there was bloody good. I did write this morning. I completely forgot. Quotes to reservations was 46%. That is incredible. 64 reservations. That is wonderful. Wonderful. 58 move-ins as well. 58 move-ins. That's a conversion rate of 39%. So we can't complain at these conversion rates. These are incredible. Cancelled and expired reservations was very high though. These were at, let's have a look what these were at. Cancelled reservations. Yes, 7. Six cancelled and 1 expired. That is over 10%. So was it over 10%? How many reservations did we do? I think we did 64. Yeah, so it was over 10%. So yeah, not good at all. But overall, I still think it's very good. Cost to acquire a customer, so that is my Google ads. It was under £100. That's what we aim for. You got to remember, if you're seeing this sheet, by the way, because we do it in my newsletter, mrselfstorage.com, you've got to divide this number by 2 because this is how much we spent in Google for the whole area. We spent £3,284. So when we divide it by 2, it's literally £1,600 per site. So it actually works out to be £76 per moving. I always say anything under £100 is really good. Square foot moved in was awesome. Get this, the amount of square foot moved in, it was the best for 37 months. 37 months, how much was it? It was 6,160 square foot. Wow. Wowzers. 6,160 square foot moved in just at Willerby. That is crazy. And it was the best, like I say, for 37 months. Square foot moved out. A little bit disappointing. The churn rate was 13%, so it wasn't ideal. Net square foot up or down, we were 1,700 square foot up for the month. This is in March. That is unbelievable. And check this out. It was the best net square foot for 45 months. And yes, I counted them. 45 months. That is mental. We're 87% occupied for Willerby. That is incredible. I put here a note saying I'm really happy with this, especially for end of March. Average insurance sold was over £6,000, so that is acceptable. What we aim for is £6,000, unless it's just a container site, and then our expectations are a little bit more because we have minimum insurances, and the minimum insurance on a container is a lot higher than, say, for a 25 square foot room. The revenue, best monthly revenue ever, and we took here, true period revenue was 88,000. Oh my word. I'm hoping in April we'll hit 90,000. 90,000, that is mental. Honestly, I'm absolutely over the moon. I was aiming for just to get over that million. A million is £83,333 a month takings. and this month was 88,000, and we're in March. Normally you see the revenue go up in the summer and then just drop off a little bit in the winter periods. But yeah, with March, 88,000, we're well ahead of schedule. Average customer value at Willerby is really good, also £228. So that's outstanding. What else have I got down here? The score. The score out of 10. What would you score it? 9. Only thing that's stopping it being a 10 is the churn rate. The churn rate is still quite high, but we've been able to mask that because of the massive amount of square foot moving in. And by the way, April is nowhere near going to hit them levels. Not even close. And it's got to be obviously something to do with stamp duty. Okay, my friends, that is it. Tomorrow, I think I am either doing, I think I'm doing Beverley and then Clough Road. So the rest of the week, yeah, we're going to go through our monthly figures. So yeah, overall, really happy with Willerby. And we started with Willerby, not because it's my fair site, but Willerby has the biggest impact on my business because it's our biggest site. And so if Willerby has a good month, then we normally have a good month. All right, my friends, I love you. I appreciate you. And I will see you tomorrow. Ta-da.